Let's go!
Let's go! Welcome in again. Happy Friday. It's been a while. Hopefully you have been well since the last time I saw you. Let's see. I don't actually want follow top. Drift would probably be... or... follow side would probably be better, actually. To use as a baseline. I believe it behaves similarly. It's kind of rascally sounding music. A little bit, a little bit. Slightly techno-rascal, which I guess is extremely fitting for Brea. Up target should be close to like let's say 60. I'm gonna zoom way out. Direction. Let's go! Welcome in, Monster. Happy Friday. Hope you've been well since for over the past like 6 days that I have not seen you. This one would be closer to 180. We'll do like 160. I want this to be fixed. That face is giving me the impression that you have not been well since the last time I saw you. Let's see what this looks like. If I default to... where are you? Follow top. Set the track. Don't need any of this. I also need to figure out if I fucked up the braking at some point here. Let's see. End turn. Ah! Yeah, that'll do it. That's end turn is supposed to stop the braking. From here... okay, from here we should be good. But I also need to make sure this captures on stream. That's not supposed to look like that. Okay, good. It's showing on stream. So that is going in the opposite direction of what I want. Follow top. So I want Kim's target to be not 0. I forgot to set it. Let's do 4. See what that looks like. I'll burn this department to the ground. Oof. I won't say... what the fuck? Where are you going? Okay. Does this need to be -4? I don't think that's the case. Nope. What is happening? Okay, we're gonna set this to 1. I'm gonna set the direction up target. I think that's going in the wrong direction. So we're gonna set this to 0 and see what that looks like. Okay, that's good. Now, set to 4, it should go up. Okay, yes, good. So I probably want direction up target to be -20. Let's start with that. Yes, okay, we're getting somewhere. Zoom should be like 12. Trail target, let's do 6. I don't know if should I mess with the zoom or should I mess with the height? I need the angle to be higher. And also I need to be closer. So let's do -40. See what that looks like. Yeah, I wouldn't say I relate too hard. I feel like I've got a pretty cozy gig, but it has definitely been fucking putting me through it this last week. Busy. Also, I like this angle very much. I do think I want to zoom in a little more and adjust the angle. So, let's see. I also want to fix the zoom target. I want the direction and the up direction. All of this needs to be fixed, actually. On the plus side, I seem to be done interacting with the one fuck-ass client that I have had. I will have to interact with them again next year, but I think for the rest of this year, they don't need to talk to me anymore, which is good. So I want this to be, what, 140? Yes, I do think that's better. We need way more trail, though. And a little bit more zoom. So we want this to be... Let me cut this in half. I think... I feel like I want that more zoomed in. Also, from this angle, it makes the road look way bigger. Which is strange. Because looking at it... No, even from this angle, the road looks pretty wide. That's fine. It gives us room to drift. I'm trying to go for like, you know, that helicopter chase view. But I don't want it to actually be helicopter height, because then you'll barely see the cars. I think this is good. Let's see. Okay, what if we make the sway much more significant? I think the vertical sway is fine as it is. The horizontal, let's get, like, way more. Get, like, -30. And, like, 10. Helicopter height, but at FA minimum altitude for a rural area. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, but I need you to actually sway to the side. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Getting a good swing. Okay, if you do that, it gets way too close to, like, the left half of the screen. So, we need to reduce the trail amount to about 8. And if needed, I can just increase the zoom to get it back away from the center of the screen. I think. Yeah, this is good. I just need you to swing to the left. There we go. Okay, not quite. I could remove the randomization for testing purposes, but where's the fun in that? This is basically gotcha when you really think about it. Speaking of think about it, you see that fucking Halo 1 remaster that's coming to the PS5? A sentence that I feel like would have you burned at the stake if you said it in 2008? I won't know if this camera angle is good until you swing to the fucking left, you bitch. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah. I'm liking this. I think this will work. Yeah, you're getting that heli view. I might. No, I think this is good as it is. Alright. Perfect is the enemy of good, as they say. So that's front view, side view, top view, all taken care of. Drift and speed view, finish view. Last one is rear view, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for that. I kind of want to have it be like a car, a view as if it's on a GoPro that's like mounted on the car, because the front view is like that. I want to get a rear version of that, but I don't know if I want it to be on the driver's side or the passenger side. Or I could go for a different idea entirely. For sort of like a zoomed out side view, a zoomed out rear complement to the side view. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, let's do that. So we'll just copy this right here, follow rear. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing, except the base angle is going to be 20. Let's see what that looks like. Truly is a different world we live in now. That's what I'm saying, dude. Okay, that is way too close. What? Why does it look like that? That's like the fucking front view. You gotta... I should make sure that the side view still works. Because it's possible that that one is also zoomed in way too much now. Due to something I've changed. Okay, no, we're good. That's fine. That's fine as it is. Follow rear. I think the focal point has something to do with it. It's a lot farther ahead than I was visualizing in my brain. Yeah, we need to set the trail target to like We also need to set the cam-Z target to 1. Or maybe 0.5. That could be cool. Yeah, you need to be like -2, actually. And definitely a bit zoomed out. Double that. Okay, better. But slightly more of an angle. Let's double that. Okay, better again. I think I do want this to be like 0.1. No way I'm gonna put this to 0. That's gonna be clipping into the ground. There's, like, I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, it's actually working. That's crazy. The trail... I'm gonna try setting that forward again. Let's set it to, like... Let's set it to 1. See where we're at. I think I want to zoom in more as well. I like this. I'm trying to figure out if I want more trail or not. Also, the up direction I need changed. Direction up, target equals, let's say, -5. Now that's more like it. Okay. Now we're fucking cooking. I think I do want that a little higher off the ground. Just a little. Okay, that didn't make too much of a difference. Actually, no, I like this. I just need... I don't know if I want that farther ahead or farther back. I'm indeed zooming camera. 100%. I've never done anything less. I think what I want is to zoom in more. And then we can figure it out from there. I don't want to be too zoomed in because that's going to be too similar to the side view. Like, that's way too much. Give me like one more. It's a shame Mino's not here. He loves when I run the game and then change one value and then run the game again. I think that will suffice. Okay. So we're gonna start for testing purposes. Let me introduce the drag strip so that way we can test for both. Where's my test track? Okay. So we have our left and right. After that, I want 2 of these pieces. And then I want cam change. I need to do this, actually. Game change, we set this to speed. And then add speed intro. And then 10 speed pieces. Then go back to drift view. Add the outro. I can definitely optimize this a little bit. But that comes later. Train, test speed outro. And then I want just like 5 pieces of straight to give you time to calibrate for the next turn. We start with side view, then we go into drift, go into speed view, then go back into drift view, then... You know what, let's do to test the 2 new cameras. I might as well start with rear and then switch to top at the end. Okay, cool. That's actually exactly what I did. Alright, let's see this thing in motion. Okay, then we come into the drift zone. Uh-oh. The textures, they've betrayed me. Okay. Bring me... Textures are so fucking weird. Texture group load. Remind me how do I actually call this? Okay, just the straight up string. Gotcha. I believe this is just called texture group track test. Okay. Texture group track test, and then move into the next room. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to implement the whole fuck-ass resource manager, and I didn't feel like doing that yet. I thought I had some time. Oh, it's not looking good. God damn it. Alright. Okay, time to implement fucking async loading. Game maker async texture loading. I could look and see, because I already did this for the last project. I could just like look into look into whatever the hell I did there. Our path. I could also just wait. Let's see. All textures that can be loaded using the buffer functions. This is... Okay, fine. I'll look at how the fuck I did it in my other project. Looking it up online is getting me nowhere fast because the game maker forms are taking forever to load for some reason. Alright. How did I do it here? Flowchart, map builder, texture loader. That doesn't seem right. Text active. Not ready. Ready is true. Texture is ready. Text active. I feel like I'm definitely missing something. Here we go. Text load. With text loader, ready equals false. Or for each text active, texture group unload. Okay. Why did I make this a separate script? Why didn't I just put this in the texture loader object? I'm sure there's a reason. But I'm gonna try just putting it in the object. And then texture, whoop! Oh, this is a built-in texture. Okay. Okay. Texture group load string. Okay. Let me copy this. Add a little notepad thingy. Thankfully, this is a lot less than I was expecting. I thought there was going to be a lot more that I have to copy. Something in my brain was like, oh yeah, you're going to have to fuck with buffers. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to fuck with buffers when I have 1 day to work on the game before I have to put it down for a week. You fucking kidding me? Okay. So this is simple. So, we need a texture handler. Hit object. Handler, text loader. In here, we make a create event. It has a ready check and a list of its active textures. And then in the step event, it checks if it is ready. And then we're going to make a function in here. Text load array. Yeah, I really don't know why I made that a separate script. It was false. Oh, you know what? I know why. Because I was running into an issue where I was calling functions improperly, and it was causing other objects to try and load the texture instead of the actual handler. So I just need to change the way that I call those functions and I should be good. So this should just work because this is the exact code. This is how it worked in my last project, and it worked there, so it should work here. So I should make sure that, okay, track test. Yeah, it has the speed textures. Okay, okay. And then I needed another. I don't want to do this here, which means I need like a fucking loading handler. Okay. Handler. Loading. Load screen. Step. If, let's see, with handler text loader, if ready, room, go to room main. Primitive, but it will suffice for now. Here, let's do place text loader, and with place text loader we want to load this fn text load. Is that what I called it? No FN involved, which there should be an FN involved. Let's fix that. And then place handler load screen. Hopefully this works now. Let's see. Swear to fucking God, I better not see that fuck-ass checkerboard texture, and I feel like I do. I'm gonna shit myself. Oh my God. What is happening? Why? It would show the texture before. What is going on? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I think there was a setting that I had to set. Let's see. I know for the texture group, yeah, this is set as dynamic. Manually. Disable prefetching by setting the function's second argument. Texture group set mode. Global and can't be applied per group. This is the default setting. Set fallback. This is setting the mode. You can also enable debugging. Okay. Okay, for now, let me try setting this mode to explicit, which sounds saucy, but is just managing texture pages. So we're gonna put that right here. Let's see if that fixes this. Okay. So it did not load the car texture, which is a good sign. That is a sign that something that it is behaving differently. And if needed, I can just load the... It's still not loading the texture. Did I type the name wrong? Hang on. The texture, yes. It did show it before. I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. There's the tracks. Separate texture page, yeah. In-track test. What is going on? The thing that's fucking me up is that it did work at one point. And I don't know why it is no longer working. This is gonna give me a fucking hernia, dude. You know what it might be? I may be loading models unnecessarily. I remember reading this in the tutorial. I am supposed to be loading one instance of a model and then reusing it as need be. And I don't believe that's what I'm doing. So let me try doing that and seeing if that fixes it. So first things first, I have to change how these work. I need to load the models at the beginning of the game. So we grab this. Oh, you know what? I bet I changed a hierarchy at some point and never tested it afterwards. I bet that's the actual cause of my problem here. Because I feel like I remember doing something to that effect. Fun. Let me see. Speed A. Child of test straight A. And test straight works just fine. These are all child of test straight A. I believe materials I want to make a repository of as well. Okay. Which means... let me not do that so it loads the car texture properly. You know, try one solution at a time. But how do I want to handle this? Okay. Global dot model straight test straight. Okay. Model test straight. Here, grab this. Straight A. And then we want to do the same thing for left and right 90. Left 90A. And then we do the same thing for right 90. Where is... oh, I think it's in object parent. Maybe parent material. Yes. Let me grab this. Global dot material base. It's not culling, no filtering, no mip mapping, and do repeat, please. We have straight A model, left and right models, which I believe are the only ones I have currently. Some of the other track pieces just reuse those models, since they're just squares for now. Materials, so we'll need materials for all of these. I'm curious if setting the model No, I should do that. I should do that, per model. Okay. Which means I will need to make copies. Okay, close all of this. That was not the one that I wanted to have open, actually. Fuck. Okay. So, we want to establish the base material first. Then, I want to make another one for the speed tiles and the finish tile. Speed intro, speed body, speed outro, and finish. That should be all of them. Test speed intro. Speed A. Speed outro. And finish. Global.material test straight A. Material clone and set the base opacity and set the model material. Okay. Base clone. Base opacity equals sprite texture. Okay. I should probably make a function for this. But actually no, because it's barely going to save me any lines. But I need to get into the habit of, like, anytime something is going to be repeated, it should be a function. Alright, fine. F, initialize, equals function. It will take a model, a material, and a texture. Okay. Model, material, and a sprite. These in here. I guess it doesn't save me many lines now, but as I add more models into the game, it probably would make sense. Like, this will add up. So the model dot... Wait, no, the material. Base opacity equals strike a texture, and then the... Wait, what? No, this is supposed to be the model. Model.materials equals the material. F initialize using there we go. Global model, and the global material, and oops, got rid of the actual material I wanted to use. Sprite texture straight A. And then we do the same thing here. Speed intro. Got the model. Got the material. Speed A. I can almost definitely make streamline this a little bit more. But again, that will be for later. Model, material, speed, outro. Text, finish. Okay. Okay. Should be back now. Okay, so this is interesting. This is just turn 90A. So I can set this beforehand. Wait. Yes. How does this work? Base opacity, materials. Okay. Okay. And then I can do this. At 90. Okay. Let's see if this did literally anything, or if I have to do more resource management. Wait, no, it won't do anything. Yet, I have to set it all in here. Model equals, this is test finish. So global.model test finish. And we don't have to do any of that. Which means object 3D parent. You don't have to do any of this. You can go. You are left 90, global.model left 90A. Global.model right 90A. Model equals global dot I'll test speed A. I need to make sure that these are all calling inherited. Excuse me. They do appear to be. Model equals global.model. This is speed intro. Equals global dot model speed outro, and then test straight. Test straight A, which means I can do more inheritance here moving forward, since I don't have to worry about overlapping models. It just changes them out. Okay, let's see if this did anything. If this does not fix the texture issue, I'm closing GameMaker and we are pivoting to something else. On an object, I'm material notes. Ah, the wheel. Okay, hang on. I forgot. I have to update the car and the fucking wheel as well. Precipitation percentages are already declining. Thank goodness. That is what I like to hear. Bray as well, but she's not being loaded in, so that's fine. We're just not even gonna think about it. Our parent. I don't need to fuck with that. Let me load this up. Board, welcome in. Happy Friday. It's been a while. Hopefully you have been well. Model. Car. Mazda 3. Which would probably help to go in here and grab this. Started a new job recently. Oh. Well, good news is you didn't miss anything because I have also been too busy and exhausted to stream for like the entire week. So it all worked out. Do I need to specify car? I kind of want to. Oh, mate base clone, initialize, model, mate, and the text. What does the new job entail, if you are at liberty to say and don't mind me asking? Let's see, I also need the wheel. It'll be just the wheel for now. There'll be different looks, but for the time being. Model. Wheel. Mate. Wheel. Model. Mate. And this also uses the Mazda 3 texture. That's kind of funny. Okay. Which means I can go here. We don't need... I don't need to fuck with this. I don't need to fuck with any of this. We just need to set the model to car model. Global.model car. Clean room assembler, which means you are essentially a machine who cleans parts, puts them together, then labels the boxes, and make the boxes. Wait. You clean the parts and then put them together. When you say you put them together over and over, is that like conveyor belt style? You put together the same product a lot of times? Or are you reassembling and disassembling? Yes? Okay. Interesting. That is very interesting. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. I like assembling things. I do imagine it does wear you out, though, if you're doing that all day. Car parent. Okay, so we don't gotta fuck with this. Your goal for getting a degree, but no one would take you despite the degree. Blech. Well, several times. Oh, you're overqualified. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, if they keep telling you that, maybe, hopefully, you can get promoted into that department. You just gotta hold out. Or someone else will, or there will be an opening elsewhere. Who knows how long it'll take? Yep. That's the rub. It is what it is. Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. Let's see. Wheel. No. We want to just grab the wheel. Global model wheel. Which means we don't have to fuck with any of this. Do I have money, which is nice? That is very nice. If nothing else, having money is pretty fucking dope. Okay, we have the model. Okay. We should be good. Swear to fucking God, dude. I swear if I see that fuck-ass checker pattern, that's it. That's it. This is not a problem that I can solve in, like, an hour and a half. There's no way. I'm gonna end up losing sleep over this if I pursue this any further, and it's gonna ruin my fucking trip, because I'm not gonna be able to think about anything else, so you know what? We're closing Game Maker. I will sort that shit out when I get back. And I'm gonna find out if Chaos Zero Nightmare has a PC client. Shush. Yay! There's a PC version. After logging into Stove? What the fuck is that? Ain't no way, brother. Okay. Let me put something on while I make a fucking Stove account. Hang on. Should have a BRB clips compilation? That's not a bad idea. I would have to, like, make it, which I can do. I would just have to, like, do that. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. What can I put on? Oh, you know what? I can check what I've been watching and see if there's anything interesting there. I have to scroll past all the ASMR. And all of the music. Oh, this is a good one. Here, let me put a pause on this. Where is... There's Firefox Audio. What? What? Why is it like this? Okay. But I don't want... Yeah, I don't want both of these going. I guess I would mute this. Okay. Okay. This can go while I manage my account. Skyren? What is that? Who's the worst Gen 4 starter then? You'll find out. To be fair, somebody has to be number 3. Oh, Skyne's the name of the dude that we're watching. Right, right. Mino, you missed it. You missed me running a game and then changing one value and then restarting the game. We did that for like 30 minutes. Before I download this fuck-ass client, is this on Steam? Boy howdy, it would be so nice if it was on Steam. It's not. Damn it. Some Wukong as an archetype is always good. It's a classic. What game? Check the Discord. It's what I've been working on. We ran into some texture issues, so we are now pivoting. Badoof's eyes freaked you out when you were younger? Really? Badoof's? Not the barrels? Are they too tiny? They just felt like they had a hard stare. I guess. I feel like it's not any harder of a stare than like Kricketot over here. Bibbarrel is not an HM slave. Bibbarrel is a choice. Bidoof is an HM slave. I need to turn the volume down on this. Jesus. There we go. Not that goon. Not that goon, Foul. Not for this dinosaur. Also, the one thing I was mad about playing Pearl is that I got stuck with Shieldon. I did not like Shieldon whatsoever. I was like, man, I wish I had Rampardos. Shieldon's cute. Bastiodon, I'm not fucking with. Eggworm. Ooh, this game does not have scroll wheel support. Bad start. Put that worm in a bag. Okay. Game is downloaded. Enough of that. You can go away. My plan? Booting up Chaos Zero Nightmare. It came out earlier this week, but haven't had a chance to touch it yet, and because I don't want to go down a game dev rabbit hole when I have about an hour and a half before going on a trip away from my computer for a week, I'm like, let's not do this right now, and let's just play that gacha game that I've been waiting on for a while now. Always got time to check out new gacha to play 2 times maximum. I will give any gacha maybe 2 streams. I'll give any gacha 1 stream. If it gets a 2nd stream, then that's a glowing recommendation. Yeah, let me get this actually captured correctly. You go away. How's that? Capture? Capture? No? No capture? No, it didn't like that, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. I can see it. I can see it behind. Yeah, it's behind whatever the fuck is in front. What is that? Da Vinci? What is... Da Vinci, go away. What the fuck? Da Vinci is not open. I don't know what is hooking into Da Vinci's capture, but I'm not having it. Okay. Oh, let me set my category. Also, how have you been, Mino? It's been a hot fucking minute since I've streamed, and after this stream, it will be another hot fucking minute before I stream again. I figured I gotta get at least 1 in. I can't be away for 2 whole weeks. Plus 0 nightmare. What's the word I'm looking for? Buzzword? What a buzzword ass fucking title. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. That's off to a bad start.
しかし未知をゼロに返すためのカオスゼロプロジェクト、そのテクノロジーでここから先は最終奥義。こいつらは俺が死を選ぶ権利を奪うことがそんなに誇らしいのか。フィールド全開、フィールド全開。
That lady's whole titties were out. What the fuck was that?
Ego の崩壊はもはやカオス開拓を止められる危険要因ではありません。神から忘却という名の祝福を受けた人類こそ決して傷つかず死なず副作用に苛まれることなくこの宇宙で唯一任務を完遂できる存在なのです。
It's like the inverse of the indomitable human spirit. We don't persevere through the horrors. We just kind of forget.
これからは私たちが彼らの悪夢となってみせる。
Turn this down a little bit. The blue pot. Okay. Is that Enya Ignis? Perhaps?
意識が
Only one way to find
戻っ
out?
てきているようです。
Are we autoplay or are we not autoplay? You can't, like... Hang on. Okay, it's not here. I don't want to skip. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I'm seeing a whole lot of fucking sigils right now, and I don't know which one is going to turn on autoplay, which one's going to turn on fast forward, and which one's going to skip the cutscene entirely. Let's try this. Okay.
艦長、気がついた?
You can tell the one on the left is the mature one because she has fucking lips. A rare feature on anime girls sometimes.
意識の消失を確認。艦長!
Oops. fucking, oops, we're gone. You would never lips? Yeah, I feel that. Who needs them? Both cute, both cute. I think I like the one on the left a little bit more. She looks a little bit more Genki. She also sounds a little bit more goofy. Operator is also good. All three looking good so far. I'm liking the fashion on display. I wonder who her voice actor is. She sounds kind of familiar. Also, the token male is here. Kill the monster. Yeah, there we go. See, the game knew what was up. Alright, what are we doing? How do we... Okay! We're playing a fucking card game. Chrono Arc, is that you? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I'm fucking with this. And then you put it back down if you change your mind, and it shows the little back portrait. Yeah! That's pretty slick. I will say, let me double check that. Anticipates the enemy's actions. We fucking love perfect information in this house. Expected damage from the attack. Cool, cool. Whose health bar? Is that my health bar? Do we share health? Must defend. Weapon block. Okay. Yeah, see, okay. You see how it's showing his back sprite, but also you can see his overworld sprite? Not a huge fan of that. Because normally I would be not bothered by this, but they show in the animation, they show him moving forward like he's doing the attack from that close-up position. And then it shows the overworld sprite also doing the animation. And I just feel like that's a little odd. Gain shield. And then hit him one more time. Yeah. Shrimple ass. APs required. Unless it's free, I bet you there's some 0 AP cards. Probably a feature of like one specific type of character. Like their whole thing is that they can spam free cards. I love me an AP-based combat system, though. Okay. Let's see. Can I, like, see... Okay, okay. We can look at it like this. 100% damage. What did this do? Heal? Okay. Heal plus AP. I knew it! There's a free skill. Okay. I guess we do share HP. So... he's gonna attack. He's gonna defend, but I don't think he's defending yet. If I'm understanding this correctly. Ramping? Is that what that is? I love ramping, dude. Okay, we don't have a block, so it literally doesn't matter. But I should probably wait. Okay. What about you? Okay. Get he ass. Easy. Now, heal. And then we can spend the rest of our cards. Heal again. Heal again. Huge. Okay, there's nothing else we can do. This boy is Ugo. Let's see. I don't know if there is a maximum number of AP you can have, so I'm not going to use Source of Water just yet. Granting the card a new effect. +1 hits to the next attack card used. Okay. For 1 turn, +100% basic attack card damage. At the start of the turn, 50% chance to reduce this card's cost by 1. Okay. Okay, so we lead with that for sure. Now, water for more AP. To the next attack card used. 200% damage. I hope that doesn't waste. Okay, cool. 34. Wow, okay, this guy's stronger, I guess. Or maybe it only applies to his attack cards. Get this twink out of my party, bro. The only time I want guys in my party is if I'm allowed to play matchmaker. See, that's why Fire Emblem had the right idea. They got it. They knew the tech. No guys in your gacha at all. Yeah, that just reminds me of the Girls Frontline 2 drama, where apparently people were also mad that you even had the option to play as a girl. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You can't be like, girls only in my gacha, and then get mad if you're given the option to play as a girl. It's not even like the default or the only choice. It's just the fact that the option was there. That is bizarre to me. Those guys are looking like they've seen better days. Those are the male gacha characters after they've been discarded. Oh no, they definitely notice you now. Oh shit. Sparked an epiphany. Okay. Interesting. Cards obtained through epiphanies can be used for one turn without consuming AP. Ooh! It's like the Mario Bros. RPG Action Advance, or whatever the fuck it was called. That's good stuff. Alright. Just kill that guy. Only good male characters are the ones that get gender swapped like in Counterside. What? Damn, I should have played more Counterside. I've been missing out apparently. You don't look like you would like to look into it further. It's getting a little chimney. It's time for clothes. Uh-oh. How many times are we gonna pass out? This is like the third time we've passed out since we started the game. Who knows how many times we passed out before the game started? Some set of fans who insist the Blue Archive Sensei has to be a guy despite how it's left ambiguous. Yeah, it's super weird. Like, I understand being like, I want to play as a guy, so I can self-insert. Like, sure, whatever. But to be disparaging against other people who don't play as guys is bizarre. Classic boys club behavior, I suppose. It's just like, nope, girls aren't allowed to play this game. Go to a parallel world and 2 characters in your squad meet their gender swap selves. Ooh, and you can roll them? Oh, hell yeah. Now that's tech. More games really need to do that. I think I would reinstall... Star Rail. I was like, what is the fucking name of the game I'm thinking of? I think I would reinstall Star Rail if they were like... Girl Dan Hung, though? Who would I want gender swapped out of Star Rail, actually? I just use Dan Hung as an example. Blade would probably go crazy. Blade and Zhangling, I think was his name? The General. For the power creep went Giga, that doesn't surprise me. That's most gachas, to be fair. They gotta keep you wanting the new character somehow. Manoa. Final Fantasy VIII mentioned? You weren't in the party. You don't get to be on the victory screen. If anybody should be on the victory screen, it should be Owen or whatever his name was. He, like, listen, I know I said get him out of my party, but credit where it's due, that motherfucker was putting in work. I'm pretty sure he killed like 4 out of the 5 enemies that we encountered. Can I switch? Can I switch you? Okay. Fine. Boy, it sure would be nice if I could have Reno in my party.
幽霊でも見たような顔で失礼ね。
What do you mean that's rude? What?
ちゃんと睡眠をとってないからよ。推奨睡眠
It's rude to be in poor health? Alright. That's some we live in a society type shit.
館長が全力を尽くしていることは私たち全員が知っているもの。たまにはもっと自分自身を大事にしてちょうだい。これはお願いよ。
It's rude to look sad while on the job. It's bad for morale.
でも少し休んで。見張りは交代でやってるから。あと、これはお願いじゃないから。
Sometimes you do need rest. You need somebody to sit your ass down and be like, listen, motherfucker. Take a break, goddammit.
はい、館長。はーい、了解です。
That space texture looks really pretty. I fuck with it. I can see it's kinda simple. It was like three PNGs layered on top of each other, but like it was convincing enough.
また未確認個体です。作戦地域に関する情報がこんなに不確かなことって今までありましたか？
I also like that. I like the background animation.
これはどうやら嫌な予感がしますね。どうしますか？
It's mostly like live 2Ding out, but you do have some stuff like the water effects that are clearly like frame by frame hand drawn. It's an interesting juxtaposition. I think it's because it's the water specifically that's behaving like that, so it's like consistent within itself. I kind of fuck with that. All right. Morale up. Okay. Heal. That's a regular attack. That's a regular attack. Okay. Yeah. Morale up, please. Damn, this motherfucker got some HP. Hang on. Cut down. And hit him again. And then there's nothing else we can do. What? Okay, there. Wait. I was gonna say, oh yeah, we get AP, so we can use regen, but that's just a heal. We don't need that right now. We need to save our heals, man. Oh, that's fun. What if I didn't use those? Am I allowed to not use those? My character is in collapse status, their max health decreases. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, when they're fucked up, just their chunk of the health just goes away. Not a bad looking game, looks kind of indie. Yeah. Like I said, it reminds me of Chrono Arc. Playing the required number of break cards will recover breakdown status. Oh, okay, so you want to play them. There's a low chance for unexpected results to occur. Okay, cool. Also, very good expression. I'm fucking with it. Don't. Okay, we're good. We made it. Vulnerable. Okay, we want to block first. And then break up. There's not a whole lot else we can do. I just know, like, the tutorial is gonna hold out right up until the last one, and then it's gonna hit me with some shit. So we're gonna save that for the end. Lead. This doesn't cost anything to use, does it? I don't think so. I don't think it did.
待機します。
171, 163. No, I hit him with that. Would I recommend this game? I mean, I've only played it for like... I've only played it for like 10 minutes. I've done like 3 battles. I think it's fun. But it's also way too early for me to say. I also have extremely low standards when it comes to games. So I'm not a very good, what's the word? I'm not a very good metric, I guess. There it is. I knew it. Oh wait, no, that was her getting better. Let's go! Didn't pick this game up because rerolls like 20 minutes. Damn. Can't use metric? Shit. I'm not a good Imperial for this sort of thing. But yeah, I think if you like Chrono Arc or tentatively Slay the Spire or Darkest Dungeon. I say tentatively for those two specifically because those are like generational fucking famous iconic games. And I hesitate to compare anything to them because that is a losing comparison almost guaranteed. But if you've played those games forever and you're looking for just something that is of relatively similar vibe, you know, game's free. Wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. EP consumption temporarily decreased. Yeah, because they've revelated. Imperial scum, what can I say? I'm American. That's exactly how it go. Powerful combination. Is it this one? Hang on. What's the combination? This card is not discarded at the end of the turn. Wait a minute. What? When did you get in here? Hang on. Am I allowed to, like, decide when party members swap out? Or is it because she recovered and is like, okay, it's time to switch? Discard all other combatant cards in hand. For each discarded, create 2 Dirge Bullet. 1 turn plus 100% extra attack damage. Dirge Bullet. Discard all Dirge Bullets. Okay. So we want to make Dirge Bullets. First and foremost. Oh! For other combatants. As in, like, other combatants. I thought they meant other cards of this combatant. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Discard Dirge Bullets and plus 50% per. 50% times 3 damage for 1 turn. Plus 100% extra attack damage of Dirge Bullet. I mean, I would want to use this one, right? Because this one discards the bullets. I need to, like, take advantage of those. Now we get... Wait. Yes, we only have 1 left. Alright. That's good stuff. Dirge of Cerberus, which is a way better looking game than I remember. After watching Scar play it, I was like, I might want to play this myself. But I'm also not quite invested in the Final Fantasy universe enough to get the full experience. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, and you gotta use your AoE. I think you're the only one here that has one. Yeah, the giant fellas here. The one that was in the background Had a feeling they were going to come into play. Dai's kind of sick, though. Or kind of thick, I meant. Uh-oh. I don't even know what hit me. I think we lose this, actually. Okay. I can do one thing before handling these. I don't think we have an epiphany going on. Okay, we definitely want to block. And then hit this bad boy. And then hit him with one of these. Oh! Oh, never mind. I thought it was a multi-target boss. Hang on. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I don't want to escape. I don't... How do I exit this screen without... Okay, there we go. I was like, I don't want to abandon. It sure would be nice if there was a, like, play animation once a day option. I feel like every gacha needs one of those. 2? Damage and shield, though. That's kind of huge. We have no healing. 3 Dirge Bullet cards, so draw pile, and graveyard to hand. I don't really need that yet. Retrieve. When this card moves to the graveyard, return it to the hand. Break armor, and then... Okay. Break armor, Predator Blade, Wind... Wind Charge? Yeah, okay. Break armor. Stellar Sora has that. Excellent, excellent. Oh! Damn it! I did that. I thought that was an attack. That's a buff. I fucked that up. Okay. No, we'll put this on. Man, I need some fucking healing. There we go. Okay, okay. Do your thing, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Well. I feel like the emotion he is experiencing is a little bit more intense than Gloom. He just watched his presumably friend, or at the very least coworker, just get fucking crushed. I don't know if gloom is the word I would have used for that. Also, I'm dying. I guess by this game's definition, I am also experiencing gloom. Can take her position? I don't know if I want to do all that. I mean, I didn't want her to get crushed, but like, I don't think I want to get crushed either. Do it. Do it.
完了。
I think there was... Trying to figure out if there was audio desync or not. No, it turns out she was the one that took our position. Alright. Man. So we lost probably the two better units. Just a little bit. Just a little bit better. Not to be too disrespectful to who we have left. And we are left with two units that are now assuredly traumatized. I do see what you mean, Mino. This does seem like a game that is very long to reroll, because, like, I haven't seen shit of this game yet. It's just been story segment after story segment.
出撃は当分の間無理ね。ミカとオーウェンも
There's no skip, there's just speed up and you have to hold? What? What about this?
あなたも答えは分かっているはずよ。
Why would there be two speed up buttons? What are you?
どのくらい持ちこたえられる
Aha! But
私だってレノアを
you cannot skip. You cannot skip during the first viewing. Okay, yeah. So it has a skip feature, but you can't use it for you can't use it for rerolling. Brutal.
でもまだバイタルサインは途切れてないよね。
Girl, can you button up or something?
レノアはまだ生きている。
Good luck though.
助けに行かなくちゃ。私が行くよ。その代わり私の不運はイレインさん。
She also sounds kinda clumsy. Strong gap moe coming from her right now. I'm a big fan so far. Now this is the indomitable human spirit. Fuck my PTSD. We have to save our friend.
戦闘に参加できる状態ではありません。これは聞く耳持たないって感じね。
Yeah, we're going.
それなら。
What is happening?
チクッとしたでしょ。応急処置よ。まだ常用化されてない回復アンプルだから副作用が出る可能性もあるし。
Oh, good.
時間内にレノアを見つけることができなければ、バイタルサインが不安定になって強制帰還されるかもしれないわ。それでも行くんでしょ。まあ、聞くまでもないか。
If you're not going to listen to me, I'm not going to listen to the FDA. Good fucking luck, kid.
危険すぎます。イレイン先生も止めるべき。みんなの目を見て、マリア。もう私たちの手に負えない状況だと思わない？わかりました。それでは。
I think it's the lips thing, but looking at those two next to each other, Maria was giving me Japanese anime vibes, and Elaine was giving me Korean anime vibes, which I think is interesting. Because if it really does just come down to the lipstick, it is a surprising amount of difference that it makes. Korean anime does like lips, that's true. Where the sexy furry women at? That's what I want to know. There better be some. ZZZ set the precedent. Your gacha game needs some furry bait, alright? That's the rules now. I have a sneaking suspicion that the player character is actually immortal or some shit, and they're the only one who retains their memories, since there's something about losing your memories. I feel like that's usually how it goes in these kinds of games. The player character is always the one that can actually remember things. That's their special ability, is that they member. Ah, we're back here. I like Tressa a lot. She might be my favorite so far. Forgot this came out already because you were too focused on Stella Sora. You're really in on that game? Not that I didn't like it. I'm just surprised that you're like super locked in. Is it the gameplay? Is it the vibes? Is it the characters? What's got you hooked? Oh boy! A story-based free single pull. I love those. That's a crazy pull animation. Just like a fucking brace. Fucking brace for impact. We could die. Don't worry, it's just a girl with bad luck. Okay. Okay. What do I do with this information? What? I soft locked? What is happening? Agents who join you will become strong assets for the SS Nightmare. Okay. Hang on, there's some... I can click here somewhere. Something will make this go away. Like the gameplay and the character designs. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't reopened it, but I did like what I played. What is happening? Oh, this game's got some... This game needs some work. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna reopen it and hopefully that fixes it. It's a shame. I do very much like what I'm seeing so far, but definitely it's definitely been a little janky at some points. Okay. We try this again. Yeah. There it is. Okay. I don't know how this happened, but the UI, this speech bubble UI, spawned too far to the left, and I don't know if it was covering this button or if this button was also spawned to the left. I don't know how that happens, but we got it. We got it figured out. Probably play lots more Stella Sora over the trip, since not sure how good Blue Protocol will be on mobile. I will probably be playing this on the trip. Enter the chaos. Alright. Agent suffering from deep trauma will increase the difficulty. Yeah. Yeah. Understandably so. Poor girl. Get Tressa in here. You can now enter chaos. After your life skills turn-ins, what are those, your dailies? Weeklies, Oh? Hang on. Skip this shit. Oh, I actually have to pick one. Okay. How you guys holding up?
正常に侵入しました。
ミカ、正常に侵入完了です。トレサ、正常に侵入完了。汚染度が低くなった気がする。
Yeah, I mean that you can take your MMO of choice with you. Just you wait until 14 mobile comes out. Exciting times. Has there been any news on that recently, by the way? I feel like we got the announcement and then nothing. Hey, when they blast your ears and you can't do anything about in the settings. Yeah. Yeah. Not fucking great. That's a big problem with like gacha games and I think some mobile-esque MMOs, just like mobile-esque games in general, they do that thing where you can't get to a settings menu until the game fucking installs and validates the server. And sometimes not until you get through the damn tutorial. It is extremely annoying. It's like how some games that try to be too cinematic are like the first time you boot it up, it launches you straight into the game and you can't pause until you get through the tutorial, and it's like, bitch, it's not cinematic for my HDR to be fucked up and my aspect resolution to be wrong. Sure would be nice if I could fix my graphics settings so that I can experience this cinematic opening. Oh boy, I get to pick. Boy howdy, these sure look the same. We'll go here. Oh wait, there's a map here. Okay, no, as it turns out, yes, it in fact does not matter. Fortune Mobile is big in China. Really? What do you mean by that? Big as in they have shown more of it there? Or is it out in China? Okay, these guys are epiphanizing. Yo! Her burning blood! Okay, Tressa is definitely my favorite currently. She's goated. Damage that ignores status effects and applies dot? Hell yeah! Two Shadow Dagger. I will take the AP. Get your epiphany. Oh, that's how much damage we're about to take. I'm like, when the fuck did I lose half my health? Free, baby! I would like to know how this will resolve. So I'm not going to kill that guy. I want to see if the dot takes him out before he gets his move. Okay.
慎重に力になってみせます。
Duly noted. Stelso is really bad with when you can change settings. Yeah, I remember that being like the tutorial in Stellasora is insanely railroady. It's fully released in China. What the heck? That's crazy that it's like it's all the way out, and meanwhile out here we haven't fucking heard anything. What the fuck? I guess the announcement was maybe when they started working on the localization. Maybe it's been out in China for a while.
待機します。指示を。
Stat card used. Yeah, hit me with one of those.
そよ風を集めて。
Oh, that's the timer when they're gonna do a thing. Okay.
失敗したらどう。
待機します。
We're learning.
指示を。準備完了です。待機します。
Okay, so that brings you down to 14.
艦長。
Brings you down to 48. Okay.
失敗したらどうしよ
And a heal.
準備完了です。くらえ。
う。艦長、信じてた。
I like the style of the UI, but the timing, or rather the pacing on UI elements is a little too quick.
ここなら安全かもしれないね。
Oh, both. I thought I had to pick one. Yeah. That'd be fantastic. What if I rested again? Okay.
ここで少し休憩しましょうか。
Oh, because I don't have any of these fucking thingies. Okay.
頼ってくれてもいいですか？
Move to a better country for games? That's crazy. Alright, what is happening here? Oh boy! Increase credits by 80. Plus 2. Okay. Oh hell yeah. They grabbed the D20 from fucking from what's it? Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, do the roll. Oh yeah. When dealing damage with a targeting attack, I assume that means not AoE. 2 agony to the target. I mean, let's see. I was gonna say you're already doing agony. Century of humiliation. Oh brother. Love the monster ASMR going on. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Whoa, creature. Weakness attribute. Is it the fire? By attacking with a card of the same attribute, such as downward cut. What? What's the attribute? Oh, it's this little strip on the side. Okay. But before we do that,
失敗したらどうしよう。
epiphany time. Oh. Okay. Sometimes you get to pick. Choosing one of 3 options. It's a fun gameplay mechanic. Never a bad thing to add to a game. Plus 3 agony effect. After choosing one of the available effects, it will remain. Okay, so I can reduce the cost to 0, or I can give it a new thing. I don't want 3 Shadow Dagger. I want Agony. Man, whatever.
鋭いんだな。
Okay, let's hit. Let's get our type advantage. All right.
準備できました。元気が
Let's get our AP up.
艦長、信じて
Wait.
失敗したらどうしよ
Heal.
う。慎重
Also
に
heal. Damn, we're about to take some fucking damage, bro. That's okay though.
艦長、
Fuck him up.
失敗したら
Giga Agony, please. Okay.
艦長、信じてるよ。
We need to
の力で。
heal up a
準
little
備
bit.
できました。役に立ちましたか。失敗したら艦長、信じてるよ。
I definitely.
指示を
Hmm.
失敗したら
Vital
どうしよ
attack.
う。
No, I'm pretty
準備完了
sure.
です待機します指示を
Yeah, check this out. Check this out. Wind charge.
その風を集めて待機します
Fuck this dude up. Classic. Ravaged. Did I get... I did. I got an action point for that. Monster's action count will be increased by 1. Yeah. You delay... You get another action point and you delay.
艦長、信じてるよ。
Get him.
間違いなく苦痛を。
Uh-oh. That is not Renoa. Examine condition. Wait, okay, hang on. I need this game to not be like, hey, do you want a tooltip? And then take the button away after literally 1 second. I kind of wanted to see what it was gonna say about this screen. And now I guess I'll never fucking know. It's... Tracer, it's definitely not Renoa. What are you talking about? Girl, open your eyes.
失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じて
Okay,
る
we don't need the
準
heal.
備完了です
慎重に。準備できました。
Okay.
待機します指示くらえ
慎重に。
Oh, I should have done water arrow attack first, and then I could have gotten the extra damage on the stagger. Fuck. Alright,
失敗したらどうしよう。
that's
準
fine.
備できました。
If I don't use all of my AP, can I, like, get more AP next turn? Wait! I do actually need healing. I'm a fucking idiot.
準備できました。力になってみせます。
Okay. Now we can... Strange that you didn't do anything. Okay, before we do that, we got time.
そよ風を集めて待機します
準備できました。元気が出ましたか。失敗したらどうし。艦長、信じてる。
Shadow daggers, please.
私の不運は鋭いんだ。失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、死んだ。
Throw them. Throw them all.
失敗したら
What's this? Ego skill. Man. Be fucking cool if the game told me that. I'm sure it did in like the side tooltip that disappeared after a second. Yeah. Create 2 Shadow Dagger. Nah, I think this is the move for sure.
嵐は何度も吹きつけてくるんです。
That's more like it.
準備完了です。
I mean, we do
艦
have
長信じてる。
hella AP, but not. Hit him with one of these. Get the fuck out of here. Ego skills? This is Limbus Company? I mean, Limbus is a game that similarly pits you against horrors beyond your comprehension. Ooh, post-battle epiphany. Triggers agonies 3 or more, trigger an additional time. Ooh. Alright, well, time to keep looking.
カオスの汚染度が急激に上昇していますね。
We're probably getting close to the big
皆
fucker.
さん気をつけて。おかしい。これほどの汚染度なのにモンスターが。
No, it's just the one big one.
艦長。
Oh no, the medicine ran
艦
out.
長、大丈夫ですか？
前回の作戦でもずっとめまいで辛そうでしたよね。
Worse beyond comprehension is this life in the city. Yeah.
汚染度
Yeah, that's LA for you.
汚染度とは関係ないと思う。艦長はファーストだから。もしかすると前回遭遇したモンスターの影響かもしれませんね。残念ながら記録が消失してしまって確認する術はありませんけど。前方カオスの霧の中から未確認物体を感知。
I would like Tracer even more if she had, like, an actual shirt.
バイタルサインのスキャンを。
That's still kind of bothering me.
了解。バイタルサインをスキャンします。前方のエリアの汚染度が高いためバイタルサインをスキャンできません。そんな、私たちも生体反応を確認できません。艦長、命令を。
Huh? I was not paying attention. Let's do it. My ass is passing out, bro. This is what, number 4? Damn, they just... they clocked out, bro. It's like quiet, but instead of breathing, her skin releases all of the nightmare. She's the source. We just don't realize it. The God of Souls. I mean, assuredly we can't fight her. Like, there's no way. We don't win that. Alright, let's do it. Yay, heal. Plus 3 AP is huge. 80% damage to all enemies, 2 agony, exhaust shadow dagger, repeat equal to that number. That's kind of crazy. Next skill card use activates 1 more times. I feel like 3 AP sounds nice until you're out of cards and still have AP, and I don't know how useful that is. But I'm gonna go for it anyway, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I have made a terrible mistake. Anyways, we're back. Is this mini boss time? Oh, it's sure looking like it. Oh, that guy's gnarly. Okay. Hmm.
慎重に。失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じてるよ。
待機します。指示を。
You are weak to Urpal.
失敗したらどうしよう。
So let's start with that. This motherfucker's gonna
準
hurt.
備完了です。やっ。
準備できました。行きます。
Oh, the healing. Okay.
慎重に。
This is definitely a time for this source of water to fucking pop
元
off.
気が出ましたか。
待機します。指示を。
We definitely want to block.
準備完了です。これで安全なはずです。
艦長、信じてるよ。
Shadow daggers, please.
鋭いんだよ。失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じてるよ。
Chew agony. Okay, so we do this and then
失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じてるよ。一番の苦痛を。一番の苦痛を。
damn. Game's like, hey, do you like achievements? I mean, to be fair, they're not the only game that does that. Ooh. At the end of the turn, if there is no shield, gain fixed shield. I will give that to... I mean, you're a shield guy. I guess we'll give that to you.
Oh, 汚染度が高すぎます。
汚染度を反映して作戦可能時間を
What the hell is with those traffic lights? That is not how traffic lights work.
57分。急がないと。
ナイトメアとの通信は途切れました。
生体反応の感知距離も300メートル以内に制限されてるよ。それでも未確認物体はずっと感知されてる。一体どんなサイズ？
Oh shit. The storm, it's approaching.
スタンド設置完了。
Speaking of storm, how's the precipitation percentage looking, Fal?
オーベンさん。
Is it still going down?
僕も結束しました。
トレサ、異常なし。ミカ、異常なしです。
皆さん、前に。
It's
ダメ。
a ship?
ダメ。
Wait, what?
ナイトメア号。
What? wait a minute.
私の不運がイレインさんに移ったから。全部私のせいだ。
I think this is an illusion.
これは。
They're just trying to throw us off our game.
ナイトメア、応答してください。
I mean, we're so far down, our signal wouldn't reach them regardless.
ナイトメア号は墜落したんでしょうか？
Nah, they're tricking us.
僕たち
They're
の目の前にある
tricking
のは
us, bro.
ということは、一体何が起こっているんでしょう？待って、前方に微弱な生体反応を感知。
まさかレノアさん。
生体反応だけでは確認できません。艦長、どうしますか？
Oh, naturally, we have to investigate.
はいわかりました。
分かった。艦長、任せて。
Mika kind of looks like the navigator from Mega Man Cross Dive.
艦長
I think it's just the hair. I think it's literally just the hair that made me think that. Otherwise, they don't actually look that similar. Hey, it's the big monster.
にやられたってことだよね。
I guess Renoa took care of business.
崩壊したせいで記憶がありませんけど、
Gonna get something gnarly like
艦長
chewed
が
by four
覚え
to
て
pieced
くださ
out.
ったんです。
That's good. I can't wait for it to wake me up in the middle of the night.
どうして
That'll be great for getting ready to do a day-long drive.
レノアさんがいくら強くても、これほどのモンスターを一人で仕留めるのはほぼ不可能じゃないでしょうか。他のモンスターにやられたのかも。とにかく生体反応はまだ続いてる。
Hmm.
レノアさんだといいですね。
もしかしたらこのモンスターを倒した別の何かかもね。
If it's still faint and it's that big, it must be real far away. Okay, time to look at thing. Dry and cracked. Gruesome mix of debris.
艦長、この下に空間があるよ。
A collapsed space, you
本当
say.
ですね。下に行けそうです。
下に降りて確認してみませんか。
Man, it's probably gross under there. But I guess there's no two ways around it. Oh no!
レノアさん。
She looks alright.
みんな声を抑えて。
Her body is in one piece, which is good.
まだ息があります。レノアさん、よかった。レノア、もう大丈夫だよ。
I was like, Noin? No, it's
効
Union.
果があるみたいです。レノアさんの呼吸がだいぶ安定した気がします。
次は機関信号を送れる場所まで移動しないとですね。ミカが計算した作戦可能時間もあまり残ってないはずだよ。そうですね。残り9分です。
レノアさんは僕がおぶって運びます。
わかりました。それでは移動します。
I have a sneaking suspicion this is not going to go as well as they hope. What? 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 Where did that come from? Did it erupt from that monster's head? That's kind of what that looked like happened. So it was parasiting it up inside the big monster. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we're getting out of this one, guys.
失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じてるよ。失敗したらどうしよう。
Water barrier. Okay, we need. No, we should be fine health wise.
待機します。指示を。
Yeah, hit this fucking dude.
艦長、信じてる。
Retain. Okay, good. I want to hold on to that. Let's do.
失敗したらどうしよう。
Yeah, all right.
準備できました。
1 to 6.
艦長、
1 to
信
6.
じてる。
I don't know what they're. Oh, I can just check the forecast. 136. Okay, it's the same.
これで役に立てるなら。
Mental attacks. Okay. Create 2 shadow daggers. You're weak to this, so we should use this.
嵐は何度も吹きつけてくるんです。
As much as I want to spawn hella shadow daggers.
艦長信じてるよ。
準備完了です。
Wind slash, wind charge. Ooh, okay.
そよ風を集めて。
失敗したらどうしよう。
That is definitely not the move. No, 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 we want to use this.
吹きすめ。
What? You were supposed to activate a second time. What?
指示を。
I feel like I've been robbed. Uh-oh.
これが
Not the escapism
これは
again.
想定外ですね。
Excuse you? Oh, okay. Alright, dude. Alright, bro. Nice flex, dog. I think we were doing alright. I think I had that, like, mostly taken care of.
かなりの筆です。
Speaking of Star Rail.
そうですね。すごい腕です。
皆さん、私の力に驚いている場合ではありませんよ。ここは変わらず危険ですからね。
He looks like he's wearing a uniform similar to
早く走らない
Renoa's.
と。
A sly looking closed eyes man. Yeah. Sure, he's very trustworthy. And he's very powerful too. I mean, Tracer should be alright. As long as we don't have to fight more stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to fight here, so yeah. Save data. Yay! We did it.
お守りが効いたのかな。よかった。
Is this like Stella Sora? Is this now usable in other content in the way that they were set up? That'd be cool. Also, I see what they're doing with the escapism expressions. And I'm a fan. I like what they're putting down. That's a good status effect. Keep hitting me with that one, please.
手遅れになる前に回復アンプルを投与できたみたいね。まだ意識が戻ってないけど、バイタルサインはかなり安定しているわ。峠は越したと思う。無謀な作戦だと思ったけど。
Inflicts you with escapism. I mean, isn't that literally what is happening when I play video game?
やるべきことをやっただけよ。それにしても今回はライフコアに問題がなかったみたいね。もともと攻撃に巻き込まれたくらいで壊れるものじゃないから。
I think it was when Renoa forcibly swapped places with us. Probably fucked up the life core.
それはもう見つからないし、ひとまず定期的に艦長のライフコアをチェックすることにしましょう。いろいろとたくさん見せてもらうわよ。それじゃあ、レノアの意識が戻り次第。
Just with no punctuation, he is a very silly word.
よかったです。これで一安心ですね。ああ、挨拶が遅れました。私は帝国の中央観察部所属、監察官のルイスと申します。
Louis.
どういたしまして。 帝国の仲間同士助け合わなくては。
He's not giving me
そうで
sus
ファーストさん、
vibes
それにしても
currently.
何があったんですか？副艦長があんなことになるなんて。それもあの黒いバラレノアさんが。
When he first showed up, I was like,
ああ、
what's this guy's deal? But now he feels a little bit more genuine.
すみません、職業病なもので。本当に気になって尋ねているだけなので緊張しなくてもいいですよ。ま、無理に話していただく必要もありませんし。
Okay, now you sound sus again.
うん、私が見た限りあの状態ならレノアさんはその場で強制送還されてもおかしくなかったと思うんですがね。レノアさんのではなくあなたの？ああ、そういうことでしたか。それで副艦長が自らを犠牲に。なんて素晴らしい感動的な話ですね。ちょうどルスクスに用があって幸いでした。おかげでレノアさんを助け
He
る
looks like a
ことがで
Lewis.
きま
I
したから
can,
ね。
yeah, I think it's a fitting name. Luskus.
ファーストがおっしゃっていた強力なモンスターの名前です。
Lewis and
すべ
Luskus.
てお話しすると話がかなり長くなるかもしれません。かいつまんで言うと、私は実験体ルスクスを排除するためにあのカオスに向かいました。その顔、いろいろと疑問に思う部分があるようですね。特にファーストもいないのにどうやって一人であのモンスターを
I
と
mean,
不思議に思っているようですが、
looking at what he did, I'm not super surprised that he was able to do it.
姿を見せてしまったことですし、こうなった以上すべてをちゃんとお話しして秘密を守っていただくようにお願いした方がいいかもですね。
Like, dude, you were levitating cars. I'm not,
そうしていただけると大変助かります。
I am not, surprised that you were able to take out that big monster.
カオス内で道に迷うことがありません。ああ、それは秘密です。
You're like
さす
half
がに
Protoss,
そこま
I
では説明
assume.
しかねますね。ところで、今装着されているライフコアは問題がないのですか？この時代を代表する科学技術の集合体とも呼ばれる代物に問題が起きるだなんて、おかしくも怖くもありますね。命を預けてカオスに侵入するためにどんな時でも誤作動は許さ
I
れ
mean, I got like
のに。
punched in the ribs and all of my
私が
ribs
青い壺
broke.
の周辺を調査中に発見した新しいカオスがあります。
I'm not surprised that the life core
最近
malfunctioned.
発生したばかりのカオスで少し調べた感じ、比較的安全に見えました。時間があればそこでライフコアの安全性を試してみることも可能かと。何も問題がなければいいのですが。
Every time I think, okay, this guy's normal. He does a line read that's just his voice drops just a little too much, and I'm like, what is this guy's fucking deal? Yeah, fuck it. Give me the tutorial. I'm clearly still in tutorial mode. What are we doing? Rescue. Okay. Check the combatants. Tasks. Gotcha. Combat missions. Battle missions. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but like, what if I didn't want to do that? Hang on. Defeat 10 monsters. What do you mean 60? Oh, okay, this will give me the remaining 40. This is this Battle Pass? No. This is some sort of like onboarding thing. Okay. Uh-oh. She's not looking too hot. What else we got? Achievement. Oh, this is looking very Genshin. Ooh. Again, I would like her way better if, you know, a little bit more going on in the shirt area. She feels a little hard to take seriously. But aside from that, she looks pretty sick. I love getting Apologems, and it's like my first time booting up the game. Honestly, I do feel like I should have gotten some Apologems for some of the jank that I've experienced already. Okay, I'm not checking this shit. That red dot can be there forever, I guess. Specific 5-star, yeah. Yeah, the 50-50, we got it. Partner rescue, combatant rescue. Okay, so I guess partners are your weapons. Interesting. Okay, so that's the standard. What is this? Only the selected penny count remains. Okay, sure. This is our selector. There's some good picks in here. There's your furry. We got one. Welcome in, Sky. Happy Friday. I am pretty excited because I'm gonna be out of town for a week on a little trip. I am sad that I will be not able to stream for a week, but still fun adventure happening. Of course, the furry would be a dude, so like, yeah, if you're going full furry, you're much more likely to get a dude. Our furry, the closest we got to furry girls here is we got some ears going on. Are those like tiny bear ears? Hang on. I need further info. Let me view the unit, you fuck. Okay, we're going Magna then. If this is all the information I have to work with, Magna looks very foul-coded, and I want them very much. Nothing bad, not currently in possession. Would you like to change? Yeah. How do I get these? Zeronium shop. Okay. These are partners? Yes. Okay. So, things that I don't care about. We can fuck with that later. Then limited, we gotta go with the limited, of course. We got a gold glimmer. I saw that. Douglas! More furry? More furry? Okay, these are partners though. But that's good. Those are two good pulls in a row. Bro, we got some fucking creatures in the partner lineup. I've gotten like all furries. That's crazy. Ah, it's Hugo. All right. You know what? I'll take it. If I was gonna get a guy, I'm glad it's the furry. Also, he does unironically look pretty fucking cool. It's all furries, bro. This is crazy.
今日は何で遊ぼっか
Oh, very cute.
な。うんうん。
Got the barrier chick in the beginner banner. Ooh, not bad. Whoa!
それなら
Banui!
任せて。
All furries. It was crazy. That was an amazing pull. I'm just gonna go through my fucking beginner banner, I guess. Barrier Girl is good. I would like her, and of course I would also like Magna.
本館はベリル。救援要請に応え駆けつけてきたぞ。
Ooh. Nice animation on her. Wait, was that... Wait. Was that a combatant? Or is that a partner? Oh, yeah, no, that was a combatant. Oh, hell yeah. Hi, Owen. Also, thank you for that, Naza. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We're coming in towards end of stream. I'm probably just gonna do polls and then call it, because I gotta finish packing. All right, that was pretty good. 2 combatants. Then pick this up. It's full of furries, bruh.
戦えないなら下がっていなさい。私が全部仕留めてやる
Ooh.
わ。
I didn't know your tastes were that bad, you know. I mean, I kind of did, but I was holding out hope. How am I? I'm doing pretty alright. I'm a little annoyed that we ran into a game dev issue that I could not resolve, but I am proud of myself for realizing that we definitely were not going to solve it, and I got ahead of it instead of just having a dog shit stream where I troubleshoot the entire time to no avail. Machinist? Mechanic? She looks like she's ever so slightly going through it. I hope she is okay. Are you a combatant or are you a partner? You have the... No, you have the partner frame. Okay. 960? Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Oh, you again. I need to be able to view the units, game. Come on now. This is basic stuff. Okay, I guess that was my 5-star. So I got a dupe for my 5-star? Brother. If I was the kind of person who would re-roll, I would definitely re-roll that. Thankfully, I'm not too bothered by it because I like her anyway. Do I want her? She does look cute. Would I play this game long enough to see the next banner? Probably not. So let's just roll on her. I need a little bit more. Okay. Not the type to reroll, the type to uninstall. You're goddamn right about that. You know what? Since I've done some rolls, What can I trade for? So I want these. Those are the special ones. Don't have any of that. Don't have any of that. Okay. I got one. Is that enough? 1440? Damn it. So close. Is there any way I can quickly...
私に近づかない方がいいよ。良くない運が移るかもしれないから。
Alright. Yeah, become strong, I guess. Okay.
これもまた天からの啓示なのでしょう。
Normally...
私に近づかない方がいいよ。良くない運が移るかもしれない。
Aha. But I don't think I can do... Yeah. Ah, but those are for the regular polls. Okay. Yeah, at this point, let's snooze those ads. Yeah, I think at this point, we just raid out. I may do a little playing of this off stream on my phone, but for now, excuse me. This is the last you will see of me for like, I don't know, 7 to 10 days. Depending on some factors. So was nice hanging. And I will see y'all when I see ya. Let's see who's on. Let's see if JVT is on. I still have that the fucking gnat. I still have that raid request. So time to keep checking. Twitch/JVT. They are in fact not on. However, I have solved the problem by following them, so now I don't have to check their channel manually. I can just like look and see if they're live. God damn, everybody's on tonight. I think in... Let's see. Yeah, in traditional fashion, send you guys over to V. Where is my fucking raid option? There you are. As always, I like to support smaller streamers, so if you're coming with me on this raid, remember to be nice. You can be little gremlin bastards if you want, but be nice about it. And most importantly, give the streamer a chance to shine. Give them a chance to show their stuff. And until fucking whenever. Like I said, it'll be anywhere from like 7 to 10 days until you see me again. Until then, thank you, Brooke, thank you, Foul, thank you, Monster, thank you, McVin, thank you, Mino. Oh, no Jade today. I just realized. Thank you, Nazo, thank you, Board, thank you, Sky. I want to say that was everybody. Yeah, I think that was actually everybody. If I did miss anybody, I do apologize. But again, until fucking whenever, same time, same place, I will see y'all next time.